How are we doing? So it's the weekend after last weekend, which is obvious. What we've done this weekend is on the pond biofilter. Quick recap is there's a pump drawing a Awaze Aquaskin 40, which runs in a 2-inch pipe, then splits into two 1 inches that feed the water blade. Last week I tried to use one of the 1-inch feed pipes to the water blade to feed into the biofilter, and a 1-inch pipe coming out. It overrun it. So this weekend what I've done is the outlet I've changed from a 1-inch to a 2-inch, and I've reinstated the two 1-inch pipes so they just feed the water blade now. And where the two before the junction where it's 2-inch, I've cut that and I've put a solvent weld T-piece so that can go straight to the water blade, and then there's a 2-inch feed off that I've reduced to a 1-inch to feed the biofilter. I've also, before it goes into the biofilter, I've put a regulating valve. If I open it fully, it still overruns, so the 2-inch drain away isn't sufficient. It's gravity, I suppose, it's pushing it in quicker than gravity can take it away. And I have got a lot of, at the moment I've got a lot of pipe knocking about. I didn't want to cut pipe until I'd, proof of concept. But with the regulator valve I can regulate the flow, and it's working now. It's not overrunning. It's been running now for about a good half hour, I'd say, and it's holding a level. I'll show you in a bit, but then what I'll do, rather than just having another black pipe, I came up with the idea. So because I've started doing my solvent welding, what I'll do, where the pipe comes in, is I've made that, so that will sit over the edge of the pond, feed in there, and then that can just run into the pond. That works good. Then what I might do is do that with the feed out of the pond as well, because that's a 2-inch pipe, and I'll do the same. Just get some solvent weld hose tails on there so I can Jubilee clip it to that, and then it'll look a bit neater than pipe. And then I did have a think of extending the cover to the water blade, and I can hose those in, so again neatening up the overall effect. We've also had a ting tong order. We've had some various bits. As with ever, I bought a manifold for the airline, but it's too small. It's like a aquarium manifold, stainless steel manifold, but so that's no good. But it was about £1.50, I think. Bought some outdoor IP68 cable connectors. I know I've got some more Jubilee clips, various things. The other thing I bought are these bags. So what I'm going to do with these is I've got cobbles in the bottom of the skimmer to weight it down, but I've got some spare alpha grog from my old pond that I had a trickle shower on. So I'm going to put the alpha grog into those, and then put those bags then into the bottom of the skimmer tray to weight it down, and again more biobacteria that I can build on that. That's another one of those. Also bought some more bio balls, and if I can open it, this is where they go everywhere. Small little bio balls that can go into the bio filter, and there's going to be a mix of media in there, to be honest. I've got some of the bigger, it's almost, is it like a K3, K4 media that I bought ages ago that I never used. So that's going to go in. I've also got some media, some plastic media from a pressure filter that I had on my first pond as well, and I'm going to chuck those in. And these ones, Kopu, I watched his video the other day because he's building a DIY filter, and he's bought something similar to that, but the ones he bought had got a sponge inside, these haven't. So yeah, but I bought, I think they were about £4 for a bag of 100. Yeah, about £4.5 for the 100, and I've bought about 4 bags of those. So I was unsure how big it'd look, and ultimately I'm not sure how much media is going to go in that tank. I think that's it. Some countersinks for drilling, a new pond thermometer that I'm going to put into the biofilter. I think this is one of the ones that you can turn on and off. Yeah, you can turn this one on and off, whereas the original one I've got is just on permanently and the battery's gone and what have you. So that'll be better when it's turn it on, turn it off, and in theory it'll last a lot longer. So yeah, I'll give you a spin round. Been another development as well with the pond this week, so I'll spin you round and I'll give you a show. Let's have a look. Come with me. So I've got the air on. Pond's just topping back up, and the extension to the arbour's going up. So we've got the main infrastructure in. What I'm not sure of yet is how I want to play it. So those are one of the dog's pants because she's in season. So as you can see, this one you've got the open square there, and then you've got the sort of dapple shade of the slats here. Don't know whether to replicate that on there or do a mirror image, so have the middle covered and the outside open, or not. But what I want to try as well is I'm thinking of moving the pond lights from there, because they're okay there but they're not brilliant. So what I'm thinking of doing is moving them into the eaves of the arbour, and obviously the spread will be bigger down onto the pond. So that's the theory for those. And what was I going to say then? Yeah, it's gone. If I take you around the back into the pump house, as I say, there's loads of pipe knocking about yet. I'm just proving the concept, and then I'll cut the pipe better and do that. But there you can see that it's not overrunning You alright, Mav? So yeah. And I don't know whether it's me, but I mean that's been running this week. Obviously with no media in. That's been running this week with no media in. But did the water seem to get a little bit clearer? I think it did. So even with the additional sort of media in, just more water circulating. I suppose bigger volume of water, bacteria can breed in the water. So, you know, it's a bit like having a goldfish bowl with a swimming pool sized filter on it. It's going to filter the water a lot more in a sense, but there's going to be more opportunity of growth for bacteria, which will improve the water quality. So yeah, so far I was losing my rag last week with it, getting a bit despondent with it, but yeah, it's I think we at the moment just do the edging, tidy up the pipe work, which I think I might do tomorrow now, because going back to the Black Country tonight for a curry and a few flat warm beers, meeting my son, going over with my daughter's boyfriend, so we're meeting up with a few people. I'm going to have a few beers and a few chicken tikka kebabs and things like that, so that'll be a good night. So clear head prevailing tomorrow. I'll do a bit of finishing off. So yeah, thanks to West Bromcoy for making a comment. I appreciate that. He does make comments on my videos, so I really appreciate that. And I'd really appreciate if I could get more thumbs up to help the algorithm, just to see if they can grow the channel. I'd appreciate that as well. Part one of the pond filter build got about 250, was it, or something like that? I don't know, but it got 3 figures of views, but this the last video didn't, which don't know why. So am I doing something wrong? I don't know. So yeah, please, I appreciate the comments. So if you make a comment, thumbs up. If there's something that I'm not doing right, let me know. Cheers now, take it easy.